As darkness fell, we headed off to our next destination, Ushuaia in Argentina. Yes, swapping countries again. Ushuaia's claim to fame is that it's the most southerly city in the world, sitting at almost 55 degrees south. Nothing compared to cities in the northern hemisphere, but south of Ushuaia there's practically no land until you get to Antarctica. For reference, Ushuaia is over 2,000 kilometres south of the most southerly part of Western Australia, which is home to me. We're going to have to head south and east through the maze of fjords to go around the western end of Tierra del Fuego and get into the Beagle Channel. This will take us past Glacier Alley, which is a stretch of the Beagle Channel where several glaciers run down to the sea from the Patagonian Ice Cap. The downside is that most of this will be done in the dark. By first light we'll be already in Glacier Alley, so we'll miss most of the glaciers. Oh well. I've only seen one glacier before, in Switzerland and decades ago. These are supposed to be very spectacular, but on the small side. It's only 510 kilometres, but we'll be taking it slowly. As I mentioned, I have a great anticipation to see the Beagle Channel after reading Darwin's Voyage of the Beagle. Will I be disappointed? The answer is an emphatic no. The scenery is wild, truly like the ends of the earth.
First glacier I've ever seen. Just got up. It's a bit past 7 in the morning. I don't know which glacier this is in the Beagle Channel, but boy is it spectacular. This is the Darwin Range, named after Charles Darwin, and this one. This is the Beagle Channel, named after the ship that Darwin sailed on to formulate the theory of evolution. To the left there. You see them? The whales were not paid actors in that. Anyway, did I get to the bit about, the Beagle Channel, which is really quite wide though, not very wide here. How the heck they found their way through, I do not know. Government outpost of some kind. I wonder if this is the border between Chile and Argentina this week. That Ushuaia would be back in Argentina. Spectacular location. Channel now, getting closer to Ushuaia. There's a town over there, but that is not Ushuaia. Boat park there, I wonder if that's a seal colony or something. Okay, correction. This is Ushuaia. Well, I think it's Ushuaia, and we're just doing a big loop around to come in to dock the boat. Here earlier than I thought we would be. It must be one hell of a drive across these mountains to Ushuaia. Certainly some brave souls here. Look at all the sailing docks in the harbour there. I think that maybe the airport there, maybe. It's really rugged location, it's beautiful. Lining up to dock now. I think the dock's just off to the left hand side there. Tucked up under the mountains, the wind has dropped off dramatically in the last 10 minutes. You might even be able to hear me talking on this, and the camera's not buffeting around all over the place. smaller ships. Be interesting, especially in the rougher seas. Looks like they're loading supplies.
At the dock there are some Antarctic expedition ships. These smaller ships were allowed to land people in Antarctica. Our ship, the Ffestiniog, does do trips to the Antarctic Peninsula, but passengers are not permitted to land. This ship is stocking up for a trip. Looks good. Maybe one day if I'm a good boy and can summon up the courage to cross the Drake Passage on a ship that small. We disembark to have a walk around town, then get picked up for our excursion for the afternoon. There's this beautiful sailing ship in port. The view back to the Ffestiniog. Just did a quick walk around the town centre. Sort of nothing to write home about. Sort of a bit like Nimbambi, the other place we're at. Totally forgot to do a video on it. The main difference between here and Chile is getting across the crosswalk here is you have to be a bit more forceful. We get picked up and head off out of town for our excursion.
This is our first stop that we are going to do, and then we are going to visit the other part of the national park.
It's the world's southernmost railway, nicknamed the train at the end of the world. It's a very narrow gauge line that used to be used for timber cutting but has been converted to a tourist line. The carriages are tiny, as are the locomotives. This is the station for the train at the end of the world.
I'm located in the first coach next to the locomotive, and in the last one are our guards Franco and Lizzie. We're here for anything you may need. We invite you to connect your earphones on both sides of the doors and select channel number 2. Okay, passengers, so in a couple of minutes more, we'll be arriving into Macarena Station, the first stop of our journey. We'll stay here for about 20 minutes.
Here's the South Station, partway along the line. Lower levels of that stream that very trouty. You can see a lot of stumps here where the mature trees were cut. From the end of the train line we get a short bus trip to the world's southernmost post office, which is closed.
Sign at the little kiosk kind of thing. Weirdly enough, the only other only location on there that's in the southern hemisphere is Buenos Aires. This is in National Park. Which National Park I don't remember. Just up the road from. Is basically where the railway goes into.
Tried to get some of the scenery on the way back, but the camera fell in love with the window.
Glacier up there. You can see.
Works okay in town though.
Apartment style housing.
Where are we again?
So that's where we are. Just in case you were wondering.
Once everyone is back on board, we head back west through the Beagle Channel. We'll pass Glacier Alley again, but in the dark. Dang. There has been a change of plan, however. Our next stop is going to be Puerto Montt, quite a distance up the west coast of Chile. We were going via Cape Horn, but now the Cape Horn diversion has been dropped. Some people are upset, but not us. Cape Horn is just a pointy bit on an island off the coast, and the weather can be savaged. We have a surprise destination instead. Sounds promising. As long as we get in more of the fjords, I'll be happy. Stay tuned, and if you're liking these videos, please hit the like button so YouTube knows you like them and starts promoting them. Thanks.